Good morning, and hopefully everybody had a great Thanksgiving break. Though for many families, especially in the tennis world, it's not so much of a break as it is an opportunity to go play some tournaments when there's no school. And even for some of you that are in the main draw right here right now, some of you are missing even more school. So congratulations to the effort that you've put in, especially those families that were traveling and even competing on Thanksgiving Day, speaking to a lot of players and families on Thanksgiving Day about matches that they were playing. So that's an incredible sacrifice to try to chase your dreams and get what you want. And I love it because that's the effort that needs to be made. So, in case you didn't play out there, don't feel too bad. Just hopefully it was part of your schedule and this vacation was baked in. That way, your tournament schedule makes sense within everything you're trying to do. So, if that's the reason why you didn't play, then that makes sense. All right. Hopefully, you're just not out there just saying, hey, well, I just don't want to play because, well, I just want to be home for Thanksgiving and then I'll just play a tournament whenever I can. It takes a little bit more scheduling, a little bit more organization than that, at least at the highest level. So, this week, what I want to talk to you all about is just redefining what a weapon in tennis is. When we think of the word weapon in tennis, we've been trained to think of a powerful weapon, a big forehand, a monster serve, amazing returns, that create short balls that just make it easier for you to finish at the net. Something that can really overpower your opponent, take the racket out of their hand, and make them look like they don't even belong on a court with you. And, I'd like to redefine that. And I'd like to redefine that to a weapon should be anything that can disrupt your opponent's game. Now, that could be a great drop shot, a nasty slice, beautiful angles, the ability to put 7 million balls in play and just outlast your opponent because you can stay focused longer and you're more fit than them. Or even the ability to read your opponent actually has a great backhand and not a great forehand. So you actually need to play more towards their forehand. So that would be more of the match awareness and strategy skills. Anything that can frustrate your opponent and make them play worse should be defined as a weapon. And yes, this also includes powerful shots, but we need to broaden out that definition of what a weapon in tennis is. And the reason why I'm talking about this is I think many kids fail to actually maximize their potential because we put too much emphasis on developing weapons that have the ability to hit amazing winners that show up on highlight reels, that break the radar guns. And we're not spending enough time on weapons that require ball control skills, patience, focus, and strategy skills. And unfortunately, those skills, the ball control, patience, focus, and strategy skills, those are the foundation for junior tennis players that they need to have in order to build their powerful weapons in the first place, right? Just think about it, okay? In order to be successful at hitting with power, a player needs to develop the skills to control the ball around the court at a comfortable pace in the first place. If they can't do that, there's no way they can just start increasing and hitting full throttle and control the ball perfectly into spots in the corners and down the line and changing directions, all of that. It won't work. I've seen that so many times where they want to hit these big shots, but then when I ask them to hit 20 balls in a row, they can't do it. So patience, okay, focus. If a player can't choose their opportunities on when to play with more power correctly, they'll go for it at the wrong times, increasing their unforced error count as well as their chances of losing. They'll be going for winners when they're off balance, falling backwards, or on the run. When those are the times they should be looking for a more neutral ball to try to stay in the rally. Okay, so waiting for their time, having the ability to put balls in play and be a little bit more patient, letting the opportunities come to them instead of forcing everything. Okay, if they don't have that skill of choosing the right times, even if they have the ball control skills, but they go for these powerful shots at the wrong times, they're still going to miss it because they're not set up to hit it in the first place. So they need to have that skill first. Okay, strategy skills. Let's just say, that they have the great ball control skills. They're choosing the right time to play offense. But if they don't recognize that they're actually playing to their opponent's strength and not their weakness, the chances are going to increase that that original powerful shot with great placement is still going to come back as strong, if not stronger, because they hit it to their opponent's strength. Okay. And as you move up levels, that's very, very important. You have to be able to differentiate what side of the court you need to hit to because they can't handle it as well. When I think about my time working with many different players, I can't remember a player who couldn't make 30 balls in a row on a reliable basis to different spots on the court, cross court, down the line, angles, even some drop shots, right? Bringing somebody into the net on purpose, some shorter balls. Yet somehow have the ability to hit max power with enough consistency that they win matches. Go for these huge serves when they can't make 5 out of 10 to one spot anyway. Okay, they don't have the consistency to where they're going to experience success at all. And rather than working on the foundational skills, they just say that they'll just continue working on blasting the balls, hoping that they get good enough at it so that they don't have to worry about the ball coming back. And one day they'll just wake up and have the ability to just smack it away within the first shot or two and play that powerful tennis. And when I talk to him about it, I'm like, why would you do that? Why would you not work on the foundational skills that are proven? Well, no, it's not fun for me. It's more fun this way. I lose my patience is another thing they'll say. I just can't stand playing them. I just don't want to do. I'm just going to work on playing offense and hopefully, I can hit them off the court. Well, these players need to wake up to reality and get over what they feel or what they're not good at doing, and focus on improving the foundational things the game requires in the first place to become a high performance player. Because on their way to this la la land where they finally connect and hit more winners than unforced errors, they're going to lose so many matches that they actually have no belief that they can become a great player. They've lost too much. They've missed too much. They've never seen themselves actually play great tennis and make enough tennis balls that they feel good about themselves. All they've seen is misses for years and unforced errors. They've had flashes of brilliance that make them feel like, oh, well, I'm getting close, but they can't maintain it. They don't have the consistency and the focus and the ball control. So if you're working with a high performance player or you're a high performance player yourself, it is of utmost importance to develop the skills to be incredibly consistent, control balls to different spots on the court with topspin, with slices, have a half decent drop shot, okay? Place your serves well around the box and understand how to make adjustments on where's your opponent's strength, where's your weakness, how are you getting hurt, okay? What do you need to do? Do you need to come in more? Do you need to stay back? Those skills, okay? Those skills need to be built before crushing winners and massive serves that break the radar gun are developed. And if a player's developed that way, I promise they can be best set up to have an amazing career. So good luck out there, and let me know if you have any questions on where you should get started on any of this and what are some good drills to help this out. Thanks for listening and have a great day.